tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last game.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. Welcome to 2K Sports. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the 2.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Now here's Brown. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Bridges, left side. 13 feet out. Count that one.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Tatum. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Bridges. The Beast passes to Brown. Here's the Beast. From outside, off the mark. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Pass to Beauchamp. This one for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
For 3, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Pass to Porzingis. Robinson with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. From 7. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
Here's the Beast. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Beast has got 7.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. Made no impact, but they still got the score.
Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Brown inside. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Pass to the Beast. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met was in New York.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough, That ended up costing him.
Boston calls timeout. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the...
The Knicks with the lead. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Nets was just insane. He had 33 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Tatum inside, covered by Towns. No good on the shot. Nice D from Bridges. Jumps up, and it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Pass to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Back to Brunson. Floats one. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. The Beast, good. The Beast's got 11.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Here's Tatum. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Boston calls timeout. This is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Tatum. It's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Brunson passes to Towns from the elbow. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
The Beast. Takes the 3. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
New York ball.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Beauchamp. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Here's Pritchard. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Fade away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Celtics trail by 7. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And the Knicks call time here.
T-shirts right now, fans.
So both teams making some changes here. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks.
The Celtics 40. The Knicks 43.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
So on the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Beauchamp, and it's small forward. Here's the Beast. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Puts it up from 12. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Here's Bridges. The bank shot, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum looking it over. Pass to the Beast. And here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Robinson defending. Here's Pritchard. And the 3 off target.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Beauchamp. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The Beast. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Now Bridges. 4-3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And the Celtics call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And let's have a look at the centers and power forwards around the league who have been hot from the three-point arc over the past 10 games. 5th, Jason Tatum.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
Yep, and once you do that, you're going to open up the lane. And with the threat those guys pose on the perimeter, an opposing defense has no way to deal with that.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to the Beast. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For three, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knicks foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw no good.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Dunn, he's checked in for Boston. Brunson with it. Dunn in his pocket. The three is up. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's got 5 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Tatum passes to the Beast. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Pass to Towns. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. He takes it in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Boston with some changes. Hart's checked in for Porzingis. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. Knicks leading by 6. Brunson with it. Now guarded by White. Inside. Here's Kolek. And he makes the 8-footer.
Assisted by Jalen.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. The Knicks pull it in. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
What stood out?
Celtics trail by 10. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Brunson. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
And that one falls for Tatum.
At the line, Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks leading by 6. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Now Bridges. 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's the Beast. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Pass to the Beast. Count it. Good. The Beast has got 21 points in the game.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Here's Robinson Earl from deep. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Celtics trail by 13. Right side Brown. Fades away. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Brunson. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brown. Here's the Beast. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 23.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
You saw it by that putback there. He's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And the Celtics call time here. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Celtics Entertainment, let them hear it.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Tatum passes to the Beast. To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Bridges misses. Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Puts up a 3. Robinson Earl with a rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The Beast shot is off.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
That's the physicality Bridges brings.
Tatum, second.
And he knocks down the first one. Robinson, he's checked in for Robinson Earl.
At the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's the Beast. Offensive rebound.
Despite these injury concerns over the past few years, you can't doubt the talent of Porzingis. I mean, this guy is capable of 20-point nights every time he steps out there on the floor.
So he gets them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Pass to Bridges. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Brunson. Bridges outside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bridges has got 34.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Knicks leading by 15. Now here's Brunson. Fires from deep. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position, to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for this squad.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And they double up Brunson. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And for the year, this will be the third.
Very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of picks and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
That free throw good from Brunson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kings guard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's the NBA on. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Hunter is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Derek White is out there with the Beast, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Shoots the three. And Boston with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Now, Garland. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A three ball. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from the Beast. The Beast's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. The Beast's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Garland with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. And that one drops.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the missed 3 from the Beast. Knocked loose. Lobs it up there for White. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Cavaliers. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right. He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And here is Hunter. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. Allen dishes to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tatum. A rebound by the Celtics.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Broughton with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Wagner's checked in for Allen, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. DeAndre Hunter, 3rd.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavered.
Here's the Beast. 23 points for him the last game against New York. It's to Porzingis. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mitchell kicks to Wagner. Here's Tyson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. White left side. Here's the Beast. Out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the pass to Tatum. Here's the Beast. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Tyson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Mitchell wide open, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. Brown the pass to the Beast. Outside, Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. His first shot coming late. Offensive rebound, and it goes down 2 points. Porzingis has got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Poked away, goes up again. Basket good.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. This time they met in Cleveland.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
The craziest fans will get a T-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise!
And a new group in for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Garland finds Mitchell. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Boston. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. 29th pick overall in 2017. He's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Shots good by the Beast.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Now, here's Garland after the miss from the Beast.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
And there it is for him. And the Celtics lead by 18.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Passes it to Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. Here's Hunter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Here's the Beast. 17 points in the game. It's up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
A minute 50 left here in the second. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Mitchell. The feed to Garland. Clock at 4. Over Porzingis. Here's Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got 8 points.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Brown. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Garland following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Mitchell beyond the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 21. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
With the score, the Celtics 58, the Cavaliers 29.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say of the Beast? An impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. He's out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And there's the pass to Hunter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Knicks was on a mission. He scored 23 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. And it was a special night for him. He played a complete game. Kevin, I'm sure he wants to keep that momentum going.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. And I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
For Boston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. It's deflected. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Mitchell's got 10.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
And White with the stuff.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Allen.
And slam dunk by Allen.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
White against Garland. Here's the Beast. 22 points for him. The shot misses. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And Boston has possession following the score by Cleveland. Trains the three-pointer. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
For three, Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Cleveland has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Jared Allen is out there with Wagner.
Dean Wade Bryant.
Here's Garland. And Bryant wide open. He shoots off target with his three. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's the Beast. Good work defensively by Bryant. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Eubanks the pass to the Beast. Stolen by Garland. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. And Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in for Bryant. And that one falls for Allen. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Cleveland ball.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Allen in the post. He's against Porzingis. Allen's shot is off. Pippen the pass to the Beast. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pippen the pass to the Beast. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Dunn kicks to Williams. Passes it to the Beast. From the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Cavaliers. A moment for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Drew Holiday. What's the news, David?
3 points.
Guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics' head athletic trainer. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for Cleveland. Wade, good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This is a game where the defense, Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Now here's Conley. Dishes to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Allen, you really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Done outside. Pass to the Beast. Good on the bucket. The Beast's got 30 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a
Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in proving grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K TV. Thank you for having me.
Power DF, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited. I almost thought you guys.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's the Beast in at the 2. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. And now the Sixers on the break. Pass to Maxey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. We're well over the halfway point of the season now, Doris. Teams starting to check the standings more often.
That is so true, Brian, because the playoff picture starts to come into a little bit sharper focus. The best teams usually have created some level of separation. Then you usually have those middle-of-the-pack teams. What's amazing to me is the parity in the league, and typically we're seeing the tightness reflected in the standings.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill, but JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's White. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Number 67. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCain. Knocks down the triple.
You know, outstanding start. You made 3 of your first 4.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to the Beast. Now Tatum. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's McCain. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's gotten his second bucket.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
Who poked away? To the middle. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Sinks the tray. White's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And it's always a great time to check on the power rankings. Things heating up here in March. You take a look at the Celtics. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out Boston. They thought they'd be an elite club this year, but we're just not seeing that. But still, they have a chance against any team on any night.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's the Beast. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Beast. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Grimes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Brown passes to the Beast. The kick to Tatum. The 3. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the basket by Brown. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Maxey from downtown. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And Boston calls time here. Last time they met in Boston.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their
So it's Boston now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Derek White, then it's Josh Hart, and it's the Beast in at the point guard position. Here's McCain. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He finished with 30 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And after being on a losing streak, he came up big and helped them get back in the winning column. Thanks, guys.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see if today is more of the same. He has to be excited by the challenge.
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's feeling good. He's playing good, so I know he's ready.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Embiid passes to Grimes. 4 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Boston leading by 14. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses his chippy. That's tough to take.
Number 67. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on. And we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
76ers trail by 17. The ball's knocked loose. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Here's McCain. He's guarded by White.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Outside Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here he goes. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
White looking it over. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit. 76ers trail by 15. Here's Alexander Walker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Of course, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 1, Boston. 2nd, Philadelphia.
Neither team's been missing from the foul line. It's a coach's dream to convert those freebies.
White, the pass to Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
The 76ers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's closely guarded. To the left side wing. A clear look for Embiid. Drops one in from the wing.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. He brings it.
Outside White. Inside. Here's the Beast. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to McCain. Back to Alexander Walker. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Porzingis. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the inside, Embiid. He can't hit that time. Some solid D from Eubanks. Down low. The Beast, good. The Beast's got 9 points.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Poke loose. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
They have no answer defensively inside.
76ers trail by 17.
2 minutes.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. 2 on the clock. Pass to the Beast. Off target with the 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Maxey, that's good.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And Boston calls time here. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason.
And so it's Boston ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They're efficient.
37. The Celtics, 57.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Maxey and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.